Welcome to Estero Today, produced by Engage Estero. I'm your host, Mike Wasson. Okay, I'll admit it. I'm a history buff. I've always loved history, ever since childhood. And since retirement, I've taken up the bug of finding out more about my ancestors. If you've ever met me in person, you know I can start talking about my various family histories at a drop of a hat. I have a database of 1,700 names and can date my ancestors back 1,200 years. That's right, yes, back to 850 AD. Well, enough about the history of my family, but there's a couple important things that are happening right now in Estero and history. The Estero Historical Society recently announced that Mark and Ramona Novitsky made a large donation to fund the Estero History Essay Scholarships. This is a very generous donation by a local volunteer who has worked in the Estero community, including the Estero Historical Society, Engage Estero, Junior Achievement, Boy Scouts of America, and Lee County School District, just to name a few of the volunteer positions that he has held. Mark and Ramona encouraged this scholarship idea several years ago, and since then, the Estero Historical Society, Engage Estero, and the Chamber of Commerce have given out annual awards of $1,000 each to students who entered the essay contest about the history of Estero. They review these essays, and each year there was a winner. Gail Langard, board president of the Estero Historical Society, says, "We are so grateful to Mark and Ramona for their incredible support. Their gift will allow us to continue inspiring young minds to learn about and appreciate the history of our community for years to come." Mark and many, like Gail, are volunteers, and volunteering is a great way for retirees to stay young. I'll have more to say about that in a future podcast. For now, though, I can attest personally that there is a group of great volunteers at the Estero Historical Society. Founded by a passionate resident, Mimi Straub, in 2000, the Estero Historical Society is a volunteer driven nonprofit working to preserve, protect, and share the stories that shaped our village. Their mission is simple: make sure Estero's past lives are passed on to future generations. For example, did you know that Estero was once a thriving citrus and farming community, and even home to a utopian pioneer village? Early settlers grew citrus, castor beans, and farmed along the Estero River. Before there were screens and sprays, early Estero settlers had to get creative. They managed mosquitoes by burning palmetto roots and smudge pots. The thick smoke helped keep bugs away, especially in the evenings. The Coretians were Estero's original residents, and they believed that the earth was hollow. When the Tamiami Trail, now US 41, was completed in 1928, it connected Tampa to Miami, hence the name Tamiami. It was a bold and swamp-defying feat of engineering that passed right through Estero, opening southwest Florida to travel, trade, and tourism. Early motorists had to dodge gators and bring extra tires. The roadbed was built on crushed limestone and often flooded during the rainy season. This information comes from an article recently written by Lisa Corey. It provides lots of details and it encourages you to visit the Estero Historical Society to learn more and see their exhibits. You can see that article on our website and learn more. You can also go directly to the Estero Historical Society website, and that website is simple to remember: esterohistoricalsociety.com. Well, thanks for joining us this week. I hope you've enjoyed a little bit more about Estero and its history. We hope you have found the information interesting and helpful. If you would like to comment, you can email us with your comments and ideas for future podcasts. Our email address is info@esterotoday.com, info@esterotoday.com. Produced by Engage Estero, this is your host, Mike Wasson, wishing you a good week and hoping you can join us next week for more news on Estero Today.